is 6 o'clock. The wind has picked up. You probably hear that on our mic.
Yeah, a little breezy.
You can hear that a little bit.
My
it's
hair
breezy.
is just really blowing.
Oh, it is. It is not even moving. You're good. You're good. All right. Breezy in northern Utah and windy in the southern part of the state. In fact, our red flag warning is still in effect. The winds are going to push our temperatures up today. In fact, that wind right now doesn't even feel that chilly here in downtown Salt Lake. And a look from the top of the Wells Fargo Center, we have a few clouds out there. We also have a lot of clear sky. Let's check out the temperatures across the state. 49 in Salt Lake right now, 66 in St. George right now. It's 67 in Bullfrog. Vernal is 51. And we do have the winds that are coming from the southwest, so we are going to see the temperatures move up today, and it's going to be pretty pleasant other than the winds. And for southern Utah, you can plan on gusts that are 15 to 25 miles per hour. Northern Utah, not quite as strong, but it will be breezy for most of the day. 79's our high today, 76 for Logan, Provo 81, and Ogden 78 degrees.
Okay, Debbie, thanks. Yeah, a little breezy out there. Let's see if traffic's breezing right along, which apparently it is here right in Salt Lake City, 400 South I-15. Not too heavy at all at the moment.
Yeah, here is a look at the Orem area. Same story, very light. Looking good. 801-415-2222 right there on the screen if you see any trouble. Well, new this morning, the murder trial against a man accused of killing a Mill Creek woman is expected to get underway today.
James Sanchez faces charges of murder and obstructing justice in the case. Prosecutors accuse him of beating his girlfriend to death. They say he then tried to clean up after the crime. Sanchez has pleaded not guilty to the charges against him. A 4-day jury trial is expected to begin today. If convicted, Sanchez could spend up to life in prison.
Also new this morning, exclusive details about a new plan to search for clues to Susan Powell's disappearance. This is from our sister station in Seattle, Cairo 7. According to Susan Powell's family attorney, a cadaver dog will join private investigators on a thorough search of the former home and property owned by Susan Powell's father-in-law, Stephen Powell. Now, Stephen Powell was forced to surrender his former home as part of a court-ordered settlement when he was convicted of photographing 2 young girls through the bathroom window of their neighboring home. This was in 2012. Susan and Josh Powell used to live at Stephen Powell's former residence. It has never been searched by cadaver dogs before.
A federal judge says more than 1,000 same-sex couples married in Utah can receive benefits.
That decision came down late yesterday afternoon, and now the state has 3 weeks to appeal. Daniel Woodruff joins us live from the federal courthouse. And Daniel, nothing will take effect during that three-week period, right?
No, Ron and Mary, it will not. The judge delayed his ruling for 3 weeks, giving the state time to appeal. The Attorney General's office has not said if it will appeal, only that it will respond within the 21 days given by the judge. Now, this news comes after a lawsuit, I should say, from the American Civil Liberties Union that was filed on behalf of 4 same-sex couples. Now, those couples had said that the state's decision to freeze their benefits violated their rights. A federal judge agreed yesterday, saying that the state needs to now grant benefits to those same-sex couples that were legally married in Utah late last year.
Again, our relationships have been deemed important and significant and real, and that is something that we just want to celebrate.
Now, of course, gay marriage is not happening in Utah right now. The Supreme Court granted a stay earlier. We're now waiting for an appeals court to make a decision on this issue. Utah officials had said and argued that they should wait on giving benefits to same-sex couples while the appeals court makes up its mind. Obviously, yesterday in this ruling, the federal judge disagreed with the state's position. Ron and Mary.
Right, that affects a lot of people. Thanks a lot, Daniel.
All right, Daniel, we'll talk to you a little bit later as we continue to follow that story this morning. The man accused of smashing into 7 cars in Draper and causing the death of a Utah mom has been charged with murder.
Well, he didn't even touch his brakes. He just kept right on coming. It was just like he wanted to kill himself and he didn't care who he took with him. Or, I mean, that was just the feeling that you got, is that he didn't care.
Police say Bill Thompson had been drinking and fighting with his girlfriend just before the crash. District Attorney Sim Gill says usually people who cause fatal accidents while drinking are charged with vehicular homicide, but Thompson ran a red light intent on hurting someone. Officials say he went through the intersection at 70 miles per hour and hit a row of cars waiting at the light on the other side. Besides murder charges, Thompson faces 2 counts of assault and 7 DUI charges.
A Cache Valley man could face up to 15 years in prison after admitting in court that he drove drunk and caused a fatal crash. According to the Salt Lake Tribune, Alvin Blaine Henson pleaded guilty to second-degree automobile homicide. Back in April, Henson was driving his truck in Millville when he lost control and hit a car and a motorcycle. The man on the motorcycle, Randy Worth, was killed in that crash. Henson will be sentenced in June.
2 people are behind bars this morning. They're accused of stealing a car and breaking into homes in Orem. Police found Daisy Powell and Michael Toms in a stolen truck on Saturday. Inside the truck, officers say they also found stolen items taken from 2 Orem homes. Powell and Toms are facing several charges, including burglary of a residence and a vehicle.
In the past 5 weeks, state troopers have seized nearly 1,000 pounds of illegal drugs on Utah highways.
We just want to highlight the good work that's being done by our troopers throughout the state. Obviously, narcotics coming through the state of Utah negatively impact our community.
Now, troopers say in the 36 busts over the past weeks, they have seized more than 800 pounds of marijuana, 76 pounds of methamphetamines, and 1,000 ecstasy pills, and 12 pounds of mushrooms.
The Utah Division of Wildlife Resources is trying to figure out who shot and killed a pelican. On May 13th, DWR officers received a report that a pelican had been shot within the Harrisville city limits. Witnesses heard the shot and they saw the bird hit the ground. If anyone knows anything about this, DWR would like to hear from you. Tips can be anonymous. Apartments that were part of a Utah fraud case will be sold.
And get ready to pay even more to see Mickey and Minnie. Jane King is live at the NASDAQ market site with those stories and more. A price hike again, Jane?
I know, it just seemed like there was one, and yes, another one, just in time for Memorial Day vacationers. So we'll tell you how much here in a second. But Ronna Mary, a federal judge in Salt Lake City, approved the $206 million sale of 19 apartment complexes. The Salt Lake Tribune says these particular complexes are part of a winding down process of Management Solutions. That was a Utah company at the center of fraud allegations. Now, the SEC says the owners of Management Solutions operated as a Ponzi scheme in some transactions and failed to fully inform investors about the use of their money. So a firm out of Atlanta will buy the apartment buildings. Okay, Utah's public colleges expected to grow much faster than the national average during the next decade. In fact, state institutions have seen enrollment dip since the Mormon Church lowered age requirements for its missionaries 2 years ago. But new figures show student numbers will grow again this fall. The Salt Lake Tribune says they're expected to boom from there. Okay, happy just got more expensive. Disneyland in California raising its entry prices, of course, here right before Memorial Weekend. So the price of a single day ticket, and this is for someone 10 years or older, is now $96. That's up from $92. Parking also went up. Theme park experts have wondered how guests will respond when a single day visit reaches $100, and we are not too far away from there. Okay, good day for tech stocks yesterday. The Nasdaq bouncing almost 1% on the day, 35 points higher. Even the beaten down social media companies rebounded yesterday. Looks this morning like a flat start to things. We did get a report from Home Depot here today, of course, a nice gauge of the housing market. It was a little bit disappointing, actually. They say that the spring selling season got off to a slow start. Live from the NASDAQ market site in Times Square, I'm Jane King for 2 News. Ronna Mary, back to you.
All right. Well, Jane, on Facebook, we're asking, what do you need to fix at your house?
Oh my goodness. Well, the first thing I need to do is move the couch and get rid of all the dust bunnies behind there. It's not really fixing exactly, but it is just downright scary.
Well, they can attack if you're not careful.
They
yes,
can.
You gotta be careful.
I mean, and they're growing. They're like bigger than alligators. And, you know, it's when you got 2 kids, you can clean, and it just does no good. So I got to clean.
Clean instead of fix. That's a good
time
problem to have.
Cleaning.
Right, spring cleaning.
All right.
It's weighing on my mind. Thanks.
Okay, Jane, thanks.
Yeah, we're actually giving away a $100 gift card to Home Depot. That's why we asked what you need to fix. Well, a zookeeper plays soccer against some wild opponents. Holly will show us how close this guy is to the lions that he takes care of. And what else is trending online today?
Wow, that looks safe. All right, so it is mostly clear out there right now. We have some gusty winds expected later today. We also have really warm temperatures. We'll tell you about that, and we're keeping a close eye on Memorial Day weekend. We'll tell you how that's looking next.
And we're live in Ogden, where we're going to milk this goat thing for all that it's worth.
At John Paris Furniture, we have a great selection, free delivery, and everyday sale price. Hi, I'm John Paris. For 3 generations, my family's been bringing you the best value in furniture, period. Our customer service can't be beat, and free delivery is always available. Come see us in Sandy, West Valley, Riverdale, and Rock Springs, Wyoming.
The best thing at your grandma are sticky buns. They're very sticky.
Tonight on 2 News at 10. 2 News takes you inside the best warrior competition.
But we have some great soldiers here.
You tonight, meet the men representing Utah as they face off against the best of the best from around the country. Tonight on 2 News at 10.
Southtown Auto Mall, where you get no payments for 90 days every day. Southtown Auto Mall, where you get no payments for 90 days every day. Lease 3 new Honda Fits for just $12 a day from Stockton 12 Honda. That's right, only $12 a day for 3 new Honda Fits. Only at Stockton 12 Honda. SouthtownAutomall.com.
Refresh, renew, rejuvenate, rebath. Create the bathroom of your dreams today.
Call by Wednesday to receive $1,000 off or 48 months no interest on your new bathroom. Call 1-800-BATHTUB today. Rebath, your bathroom remodeler.
2,000 vehicles, 3 dealers, 1 location. West Valley Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Gus Paulus, Chevrolet, and Henry Day Ford have come together for the West Valley 2000 Auto Event. Over 2,000 new and used vehicles. With Utah's best selection of Ford F-Series, Chevy Silverado, and Ram trucks. Save as much as $13,000 off these legendary American-made trucks. Rates from 0%. For the best price and selection, buy before Memorial Day. Only at the West Valley 2000. Online at westvalley2000.com.
Now watch how the light simulates how the water erodes the land.
The Museum of Natural Curiosity at Thanksgiving Point, now open.
For over 22 years, Burt Brothers and Bridgestone have been honored to take care of Utah's tire and service needs. Bridgestone offers the highest quality for performance. All season, winter, and all-terrain tires. And at Burt Brothers, you know you'll always get the best in service and lowest price on tires guaranteed. Come and experience the Burt Brothers and Bridgestone difference at one of their 8 convenient Wasatch Front locations.
Burt Brothers Tire and Service. Burt Brothers does it better.
For years, one name has rocked Utah with a tent event so big, it's simply known as the Larry H. Miller 1000 Used Car Sales Event. And if you're expecting huge, well, 19 dealers, thousands of vehicles, prices from $149 a month, all at 4 enormous locations. The Family Center in Riverdale, the Southtown Expo Center in Sandy, Valley Fair Mall in West Valley, and in Provo at the Provo Town Center. It's the Larry H. Miller 1000 Used Car Sales Event this Memorial Day weekend. Visit LHMauto.com for details. Driven by you.
Meet a couple of canine cops following in their father's footsteps.
Don't know that it's ever been done in the state of Utah.
Serving the public.
We got lucky with these 2 puppies.
And keeping it all in the family.
Tracking out bad guys.
Dan Rascone goes inside the story. Tonight on 2 News at 5.
Hey, welcome back. It's a pretty start to the day. This is Vernal Sunrise. We love sunrise in Vernal. Just some high thin clouds out there right now, and temperatures are going to be pretty mild. We have gusty winds. It's 53 degrees in Salt Lake right now. South-southeast winds 37 miles per hour. Farmington's also been gusty, same with Logan, Price, South Weber, and Eureka. You'll notice the temperatures are not overly cold. We're in the 40s and 50s. In fact, even the breeze outside in downtown Salt Lake doesn't feel all that chilly right now. 49 out at the Salt Lake Airport. It's 66 in St. George, Bullfrog 67, and Canyonlands is in the 50s this morning. Rock Springs is 46 degrees. We have a couple of things happening. First of all, we have somewhat of a southwest flow, and that's going to pull in warmer air today. It is also going to be gusty. Our strongest winds will be in the southwest corner of the state, where we have that red flag warning once again from 2 o'clock this afternoon until 10 tonight. Here are the winds that we expect across the state. Where we have the brighter oranges is where we have the strongest winds, and it looks like Richfield down through Cedar City and into the southwest corner are where we expect those winds to be the strongest. Watch this future track. It is so clear where our area of low pressure is, and not just because we put it on there, but we look for that counterclockwise rotation, and sure enough, that's what we have. This starts to move south, and then it ultimately will move past southern Utah over the next couple of days, but it's been a pretty slow mover, and as it makes its way through Nevada, it's still just mainly pushing the winds into Utah. We have a chance of some isolated showers today, but mostly we're just going to get the gusty conditions with a mix of sun and clouds. 81 is the high for Provo today. For the Uinta Basin, we're looking at 70s and 80s. Roosevelt 81. We'll check out Roosevelt in a few minutes to see how pretty it looks there. 85 for Green River and 88 for Hanksville. Four Corners area, close to 90 degrees. 91 for Mexican Hat, Bullfrogs at 90. For St. George, 85. Windy today. Zion also windy. Bryce Canyon at 69. Partly cloudy skies for west central Utah. And then for the northern part of the state, we could see some isolated activity with thunderstorms and a little bit of rain. West Valley's high is 80, 76 for Logan. These would mostly be mountain showers. 67s are high for Laketown and Lewiston, 71 degrees today. Windy today and tomorrow in St. George. Today's 85, tonight 57. Tomorrow's 80. For Thursday, breezy. We stay in the 80s. Temperatures get even warmer for the weekend. For Sunday, we're at 91 for Memorial Day. It looks like 94 degrees. It's going to be a very pretty Memorial Day weekend in northern and southern Utah. Breezy for Salt Lake today, 79 degrees. Tonight, 50. Tomorrow, some thunder showers. Also breezy, 75. Still breezy on Thursday, 77. And then temperatures start to go up. In fact, for Saturday, 77. Same for Sunday. And Memorial Day in Salt Lake, 82 degrees. So it looks like it's going to be a really great weekend. And Holly is showing us what's trending, starting with the big purchase by Twitter.
Yeah, Debbie, that's right. Looking forward to Memorial Day weekend as well. Okay, let's talk trending for you this morning. Twitter may be buying a company called SoundCloud. Rico.net reports that Twitter is considering a purchase of the music and audio sharing company. It describes itself as YouTube for audio. Now, this might help Twitter solve some of its growth issues it's been experiencing lately. Speaking of Twitter, Happy Tuesday is trending on the social media website this morning. Let's take a look at some of those tweets for you right now. First up, we've got today is the generic Raisin Bran of weekdays that or I'm just starving hungry like every other day. Starving hungry, that's kind of interesting. Next, Kayla, take life with a grain of salt. And Mandy found $1 in my shorts pocket this morning. That is always fun when you find money. Chantel, smile and make the best of today. Hashtag Happy Tuesday. And that's a look at what's trending on Twitter this morning. Ron and I decided that Tuesday is actually our least favorite day of the week. So from feeding to hugging, South African zookeeper Kevin Richardson is not afraid of lions. He even plays a little soccer with these wild cats. Watch this.
Cats. Lions mean the most to me. It's a relationship you have to build over time.
Okay, in this latest viral video, Richardson is trying to raise awareness about the destruction of lion habitats in Africa. This video was posted just a few days ago and has more than 1.2 million views this morning. And there's Richardson playing a little bit of soccer with lions out in the wild. Yeah, I don't know how safe that is. Don't try that. For sure. Okay, on Facebook for you this morning, we're giving away a $100 Home Depot gift card. All you need to do, answer the question, what do you need to fix at your house? So just go to the 2 News This Morning Facebook page, answer the question, then also click on the link. You need to enter through the link to win that $100 Home Depot gift card. But let us know what needs a little fixing at your home. We all have little projects we're working on, it seems like.
Yeah, there's always something.
Always.
When you have a house.
Yes, that's true. Right.
Can't even start the list.
No.
Can't even start.
All right, and we know that Casey's really a fix-it man. I mean, he can fix anything around the house.
You know what? Yesterday I actually did fix our sprinkler system. I had to connect a couple things. Yeah, if you can see right here, cut my hand, got a little of the PVC.
We have a little sprinkler problem in our house, too.
We're having one, too.
Yeah.
I'll be right on over. It's not a problem. Well, right now I'm getting ready to milk a goat, and we're here at the Sweet Deseret Goat and Bee Farm. This is the lactation station. Now, this is how they do it now.
Oh, that's odd.
Right here. Yeah. This is how they get it right now. And Samuel, so what do you put on there?
These are the inflations, and we're just going to stick them on there, and they're going to use suction from a vacuum and then another machine to pull the milk.
Now, they do this twice a day. They do it
That's what I was thinking when you were at the hospital.
They do this at 4:30 in the morning. They also do it at 4 in the afternoon, and each goat will produce about how much milk?
About a gallon a day.
A gallon a day,
Are
but
they
we're going to go back old school here, and I'm going to milk Bliss. And before you milk Bliss, Samuel, you have to do a couple of things. And what is that?
Little tail.
First, we're going to wipe them to clean off any dirt that's on the udder.
Yeah.
So,
Good idea.
Just a paper towel, and we're going to dip it in this cleaning solution. Has about 50% soap.
Okay.
And then
I'm just going to go rub it?
Yep.
All right.
Good luck.
You sounded weird.
And
There we go.
Am I gentle? I don't want to hurt her.
Well,
Do you think that's how they do that all day? Let's see how.
Now let him do it.
Let's see how he does it.
Okay.
They're laughing at him.
And then I just jump in there?
Casey, we want to see him do it.
All right.
How would
So
he
you
do
hold
it?
the mic real quick there, and it's kind of like this.
Oh, okay.
Are you guys playing love music?
Yeah.
Yes.
So you pinch it up between your thumb. I don't want to have cold hands.
You're so considerate. It's a real one, Casey.
Oh, okay. Let me try.
All right. Okay.
All right, Bliss, here we go.
Oh.
Oh!
There we go.
Yeah, I think we got the
She's just
sound.
like, what
Hey,
is
we're gonna send it back to you guys.
Come on.
I gotta go meet Bliss's
Well,
parents.
she can hear the music.
See you guys.
Okay.
Wow.
Her parents are going to love you.
Yes. Warm hands and all.
It's election season in several states across the country. We'll let you know how these primaries could be crucial in determining what happens in the upcoming midterms later this year.
And your Tuesday morning commute is off to a good start. Starting to fill in a little bit, but we'll keep an eye on it for you.
For oil change discounts, visit us online or your mobile at jiffylubutah.com.
Mike's always there. He helps me understand my vehicle and puts my mind at ease. So by the end of it all, he doesn't just know my car. He knows me.
Jiffy Lube. Leave worry behind.
RC Willey has dozens of stylish and durable patio sets that are in stock now.
Hello. Nice tie. It's my pleasure to be interviewed by you. It's nice to meet you.
Are you ready to shine? Fantastic Sam's. Your style awaits.
Technology's really changed the way people visit Jody Wilkinson Acura.
It sure has, Jody. Whether you visit our showroom, call, click, text, or chat on our website, you'll be satisfied with our award-winning team of professionals.
And you'll also be satisfied with specials like this.
Lease the new 2014 ILX for only $209 a month.
Jody Wilkinson.
Downtown.
Acura.
And on the web.
Everything that goes down our storm drains ends up in our lakes and rivers. Everything.
Hey, Smith's has new lower prices on fresh meat and seafood.
You know what that means?
Mm-hmm. Mama's meatloaf masterpiece.
Peppery pork ribs.
Discover new lower prices on meat and seafood and explore endless possibilities.
Cheesy chicken chimichangas.
More savings on meat and seafood at Smith's.
Right now, boneless petite sirloin steak and London broil are just $3.49 a pound in the Super Value Pack. Low prices, market fresh at Smith's.
We could say a lot about the most track-tested IS ever. About its stiffer suspension, precise steering, and more rigid chassis. But the truth is, we don't have to. The experts have spoken. Now it's your move. Lease the all-wheel drive 2014 IS 250 for $369 a month for 27 months. See your Lexus dealer.
Hi, hey there, hi. Your daughter, wow. It's a pleasure to meet you, Mr. Roberts.
Are you ready to shine? Fantastic Sam's. Your style awaits.
What it takes to be the best warrior. Tonight on 2 News at 10.
Hey, welcome Welcome back, 623. Today, Senate Minority Leader Mitch McConnell is set to defend his Senate seat in Kentucky.
Now, McConnell is expected to cruise to victory and help set the stage for a fierce midterm election, which will determine which party controls the Senate in the fall. Oregon, Pennsylvania, Arkansas, Georgia, and Idaho are also holding primaries today.
A crew spent the night combing through the woods in North Carolina searching for a U.S. Marine who fell from an Osprey aircraft. Officials say the Marine was taking part in a normal training mission and he fell out last night. No word yet on why he fell from the aircraft. The Marines and local emergency workers are conducting that search.
And today marks 1 year since a tornado devastated the city of Moore, Oklahoma. The twister carved a deadly 17-mile-long path of destruction on May 20th last year. 25 people died in the storm. Homes and businesses were severely damaged, along with a hospital and 2 elementary schools. Federal judge is extending benefits to same-sex couples married in Utah.
I'm Daniel Woodruff, live at the federal courthouse in downtown Salt Lake City. That ruling not immediate, though. We'll have that story coming up.
And a breezy day, still hot down south, and a Memorial Day weekend that you will love. We'll tell you all about it next.
And I'm just getting your goat. We're goat farming up in Ogden.
Get to Nissan for the ride of your life.
I would have never imagined a four-door car could do any of that.
Get up to $1,000 bonus cash on select Nissans. Shop ChooseNissan.com.
Picture yourself in your new home, your starter home, dream home, even a second home. Now picture the team of mortgage professionals at Community Lending Group. Put us to work finding the loan program most beneficial to you so you can purchase the home of your dreams. Or save big by refinancing now to eliminate unwanted mortgage insurance or consolidate high interest rate debt. Call before rates go up or apply online right now at CommunityLendingGroup.com. Community Lending Group. Let our qualified team qualify you.
Hey.
Hi.
Oh, these are such great deals.
Well, why buy new when you can save thousands upon thousands buying used?
And it's all for $0 down.
Yes, ma'am.
Let's see. Oh, that one.
Oh, it's a good choice. Now, of course, we don't expect you to buy unless you like the figures.
Oh, I like the figures. Thanks.
Why buy new when you can save thousands? All at the Larry H. Miller Supermarkets. Just look for the big green buildings online at LHMusedcars.com.
Celebrate the 4th of July at Stadium of Fire. Backed by popular demand, Carrie Underwood will light up Lavelle Edwards Stadium this July 4th. Get your tickets now at stadiumoffire.com or call 801-422-BYU1. Brought to you by Z Perfect Gift.
Save time, money, and effort on your next group gift with zperfectgift.com. Start a group gift for just $5. When the special day arrives, the lucky person transfers the amount to the gift of their choice. zperfectgift.com. The perfect gift every time.
When 49 automotive journalists voted on the best of the best, Chevy Silverado climbed to the top. But we didn't stop with the 2014 North American Truck of the Year. Introducing the new Silverado 2500 and 3500 Heavy Duty. With available Duramax and Allison power, strong just got stronger. With May's special pricing, get a total value of $8,600 on this Silverado 1500 All-Star Edition.
See your Rocky Mountain Chevy dealers.
Did you know that This Is the Place Heritage Park is the fun place every day? Start with a train ride, pan for gold, experience a Native American village, cool off in the splash pad, and more. And all these activities are included in the entrance fee. Then enjoy lunch, get a sweet treat, do some shopping at one of our retail stores. And if you haven't visited the park since the 4th grade, you're in for a big surprise. This is the place for everyone, every day of the year.
Get to Nissan for the ride of your life.
I would have never imagined a four-door car could do any of that.
Get up to $1,000 bonus cash on select Nissans. Shop ChooseNissan.com.
Call the 2 News Tip Line, brought to you by Wingers.
Wingers' famous asphalt pie and our fresh-baked cookie zookie. Easily the best desserts in town.
So come home to Wingers.
You're watching Utah's #1 news channel. This is 2 News This Morning.
New this morning, police plan a search of Stephen Powell's home for any clues into the death of Susan Cox Powell.
Good morning. Thanks for joining us. It is now coming up on 6:30. Let's kick off this half hour with Debbie. It's a little breezy out there this morning.
It is. It feels nice, actually.
It does.
It's not all that chilly. We're right around 50 degrees right now in Salt Lake, and we are going to have the wind as an issue over the next couple of days. Let's check out our WeatherBug station at Point of the Mountain Storage in Bluffdale. It is a beautiful shot. We're looking to the east towards South Mountain. We have a few clouds that are just hugging the mountain, and then we have the sun that's starting to come out. We're going to warm up pretty quickly today, especially with the southwest wind in place. So those winds will be gusty, and the temperatures will reflect that. On the state maps, we have 49 in Salt Lake right now, 67 in St. George, 41 in Ely, and 50 degrees in Elko. Southwest flow bumps up our temperatures. We are going to be partly cloudy across the state. We have a slight chance of some thunderstorms just through the northern Utah mountains. St. George windy and 85 today, still really dry. We'll look at the humidity in a few minutes in St. George. Salt Lake's high 79, 76 for Logan, Provo 81, and Ogden 78.
Okay, Debbie, the temperatures look absolutely fabulous, and traffic is running smoothly for us here at Point of the Mountain.
We'll say traffic's fabulous too until something ruins it. So far, we're looking pretty good though. Here's up on the east side belt there. 801-415-2222 is our news and traffic hotline if you ever see any trouble. Well, a federal judge has ordered the state to honor the marriages of 1,300 same-sex Utah couples who were legally married late last year.
But despite this order, nothing really changes, at least for now. Daniel Woodruff is live outside the federal courthouse in Salt Lake. Daniel, how does this work?
Yeah, Ron and Mary, the judge told the governor and the attorney general that these marriages must stand and that the couple should receive benefits. But knowing that the state would probably want to appeal, the judge delayed his own ruling, giving the state a chance to do that. Still, same-sex couples in our state living in limbo right now say they look at this ruling as a big win.
I think our feeling is just overwhelming jubilation and excitement.
Marina Gomberg and Eleanor Hayborn are thrilled with Judge Dale Kimball's ruling, even though they're still not enjoying all the legal benefits of marriage.
Again, our relationships have been deemed important and significant and real, and that is something that we just want to celebrate.
Marina and Eleanor and 3 other couples who were married during the short time it was legal here in Utah joined forces to take on the governor and the attorney general. This after they refused to recognize about 1,300 same-sex marriages.
Went to court and they asked the judge, are we married or not? And the judge gave them a resounding yes, you are married, and the governor and the attorney general have no business refusing to recognize your marriages.
Cliff Roski is a law professor and board chair of Equality Utah. He says even though the state is expected to appeal Judge Kimball's decision, it's still a big victory for same-sex couples.
Every time you win in a lawsuit, it gets harder to lose later. Now it's on the state to prove that this judge was incorrect.
Many couples who married back in December did so because they're raising children together, and they want to be parents under the law too. Right now, just one person in a same-sex marriage can be the legal parent. Marina and Eleanor feel that Judge Kimball's ruling makes parenthood feel like a reality.
It does sort of give us this hope that, you know, planning a family isn't going to be a hypothetical situation.
My guess is that we're on this momentous journey toward equality for LGBT couples.
Now, a spokesperson for Attorney General Sean Reyes released a statement yesterday saying that they're reviewing the ruling. They have not decided yet if they plan to appeal. The Attorney General's office plans to make a decision sometime in the next 21 days, as that is the deadline given by the judge. Ron and Mary?
Okay, we'll see what happens there. Thanks, Daniel.
Exclusive details about a new plan to search for clues to Susan Powell's disappearance comes from our sister station in Seattle, KUTV 7. Now, according to Susan Powell's family attorney, a cadaver dog will join private investigators on a thorough search of the former home and property owned by Susan Powell's father-in-law, Stephen Powell. Now, Stephen Powell was forced to surrender his former home as part of a court-ordered settlement when he was convicted of photographing 2 young girls through the bathroom window of their neighboring home. This was in 2012. Susan and Josh Powell used to live at Stephen Powell's former residence, and it has never been searched by cadaver dogs before. New this morning, Draper police say they have not identified any victims in a sexual abuse investigation of a Canyons School District bus driver.
Yeah, the driver was fired after the allegations came out last month. The Salt Lake Tribune reports that detectives reviewing surveillance video have yet to identify any potential victims of the alleged crime, but investigators are still reviewing the video and contacting students. So far, there have been no charges filed or arrests made. The man accused of smashing into 7 cars in Draper and causing the death of a Utah mom has been charged with murder. Bill Thompson had allegedly been drinking and fighting with his girlfriend just before the crash. District Attorney Sim Gill says that once Thompson left his house drunk, he was intent on hurting someone. He went at 70 miles per hour, they say, hitting a row of cars waiting at a light. Thompson is now charged with murder for the death of Susan Madsen, 2 counts of assault, and a myriad of DUI charges. The U.S. Embassy in Libya could be evacuated at any minute.
Well, let's get to that and other world headlines with Holly.
Mary and Ron, good morning to you. Right now, the U.S. Embassy in Libya is on standby to evacuate. CNN says they will make an evacuation decision on a minute-by-minute basis. This comes during the violence that has erupted. Gunfire broke out after militiamen stormed their parliament. They say lawmakers have no legitimacy and should hand over power. And after weeks of heightened tensions and protests, martial law is now in effect in Thailand. The army declared it at 3 a.m. local time without informing the caretaker government. Troops later appeared in the capital Bangkok, patrolling the streets and surrounding TV stations. Flight 370 families could soon get what they've been demanding, the raw data that led searchers to the southern Indian Ocean. Malaysian sources say they don't object to releasing the data, but right now only have 14 numbers from the satellite handshakes. They say they need help presenting the volumes of data they expect, but the satellite company says the 14 numbers are all there is right now. And that's a look at world news. Back to you.
All right, thanks a lot, Holly. Well, also new today, the University of Utah said it needs $400 million worth of repairs for crumbling campus buildings. Currently, routine repairs have been shelved in favor of more pressing new construction needs. Lawmakers say the U's construction logjam highlights a need for state leaders to reconsider the way they fund renovations.
When you visit a website or use your mobile device, you might be shocked to learn how much of your information is being collected. Privacy policies are put in place to inform users about how much of your data a company is gathering.
Yeah, but how much do we really pay attention to the policies of some of the most heavily trafficked websites and apps? Sunlen Servati joins us live from Washington with the answers. Glad you're looking out for us, Sunlen.
Good morning. Always, Mary and Ron, always looking out for you guys. Well, every website, of course, has their privacy policy posted on their website, usually in small text. But what are we actually agreeing to when we click accept on that policy? Just because it's there doesn't mean that we all understand it. CNN consulted the legal experts here who reviewed many of the privacy policies for the top websites and apps out there. Their conclusion, most are basically useless and confusing. Here are what they believe are the red flags. Experts say many of these policies are way too vague, with unclear and ambiguous language written not in layman's terms, which of course just arms the companies with more legal muscle. This reduces the power consumers have to fight back if their personal information is used wrongly. And the terms are usually way too open-ended. Notice the companies collect a lot of your personal information, but it is usually without any real limits, so there's really no end to what they can use. Also, the experts say policies change an awful lot. The companies constantly revise their own privacy rules and reserve the right to change them at their will, so be on the lookout for that. That said, it's really hard to know what exactly is in a lot of these policies because, we don't have all the legal guidance, but experts say it's all about really taking control. I think having a healthy dose of skepticism before you click accept. Back to you guys.
Read the small print.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's exactly what I'm going to do when I go to the CNN website and use my CNN app.
Okay.
Read the fine print.
All right, thanks a lot,
Thanks,
Sunlen.
Okay, let's say hi to Casey once again this morning. I have to say that I've never seen anyone treat a goat so delicately in my life as we
Well, you
saw
know
a
what?
few minutes ago.
They're all God's creatures, and they all deserve a little bit of respect, And so we're here at the Sweet Deseret Goat Farm, where they farm honey and milk. Let me introduce you to the goat girl, Abigail. Come on in here real quick. And Abigail, how many goats do you guys have on your farm?
I'm guessing we have about 80, including the babies.
80, including the babies. And we're going to see the babies coming up next. And you said they're like a bunch of puppies.
Mm-hmm. They're really cute.
And I'm going to feed them. And do all your goats have names?
Yes.
All right, so who's this?
This is Blue.
Okay, right here.
That's Sugar.
Sugar. Behind me by the tree over here, who do we have? Zeva. And then if we come over here, Tom, to your left over here, you've got a pen over there. Who do we have those three right there?
Cricket, April, and Daffodil.
And what is your job here at the goat farm?
Well, I just sort of help milk and take care of the animals.
So when you saw me milking that goat this morning, I did pretty good, didn't I?
Yeah.
Are you just saying that?
You were good as a first time. Some kids can't even get milk out the first time.
So as a first timer, I did all right. All right. So once again, we're hanging out in the Sweet Desert. Tom, that goat's eating your cable. Look at that.
I was wondering what's going on with Tom.
Yeah. Look, no, turn back and look at that.
Oh boy.
Put it down, goat.
Uh-oh.
Put it down.
Uh-oh. No, we're going to have a short here in a minute.
Cherry. No, Cherry.
No.
Cherry, no. Bad Cherry. Bad.
Bad Cherry.
Okay.
Okay. Well, Mia Love is back at the debate stage today. We'll tell you why she, her opponent, and the governor will all be together for a little lunch.
And speaking of lunch, we were having a debate. Is it Togos or To-Goes?
It's Togos.
Okay, because
debate finished.
I said Togos.
Okay. Anyway, they're here to make us a mini sandwich. Well, Holly and me and our floor director, Rod.
Was everyone saying Togos except you? Yes.
No.
Yes.
Yes. Because even Mary said Togos. All right. A look outside right now. Clear skies.
To-go
Gusty
sandwich.
winds. We'll tell you about it next.
Morning, Chinese hackers accused of stealing secrets from American companies. CIA insider Mike Morrell joins us with why it's controversial to go after China and what fallout the U.S. could face.
When NASCAR comes to Las Vegas, it represents the largest sporting event west of the state of Texas. And so it's important that we have a partnership with a company such as Les Olson Company. They service every piece of hardware that they provide for us, and they are constantly coming up with new technologies that they introduce in a high-performance environment. Les Olson Company is the right partner for Las Vegas Motor Speedway because they support us at every turn.
Southtown Auto Mall, where you get no payments for 90 days every day. Southtown Auto Mall, where you get no payments for 90 days every day. Drive away in your dream car for only $88 down and $88 a month from Carl Malone Used Car Outlet. That's right, just $88 down and $88 a month. Only at Carl Malone Used Car Outlet, SouthtownAutomall.com.
2,000 vehicles, 3 dealers, 1 location. West Valley Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, Gus Paulus Chevrolet, and Henry Day Ford have come together for the West Valley 2000. Over 2,000 vehicles from $139 per month with no payments for 90 days. Online at westvalley2000.com.
Dr. A should read us a story.
Sure, kids. How about the Big Bad Box Store? Steve and Mary needed a shed. They wanted good quality, but decided instead to go see the models at the big box store. The pricing was good. But hey, wait.
Where's the floor?
Mary told the little help assistant.
For shame. If you add in what's missing, the price is the same.
Besides, we've looked in your sheds, and they're not really that good. It's obvious A-Shed uses more and better wood.
Read it again.
A-Shed, so good even children know the difference.
Technology's really changed the way people visit Jody Wilkinson Acura.
It sure has, Jody. Whether you visit our showroom, call, click, text, or chat on our website, you'll be satisfied with our award-winning team of professionals.
And you'll also be satisfied with specials like this.
Lease the new 2014 ILX for only $209 a month.
Jody Wilkinson.
Downtown.
Acura.
And on the web.
Your Disneyland Resort Getaway is more affordable than you think. Getaway Today's flexible, no-interest layaway plans guarantee the lowest price for just $125 down. Call 855-GETAWAY or visit getawaytoday.com.
The world of fashion is split in two. You can either have high-end or low price. Or you can go to TJ Maxx, and you can have it all for up to 50% off department store prices. TJ Maxx.
2,000 vehicles, 3 dealers, 1 location. Gus Paulus Chevrolet, Henry Day Ford, and West Valley Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram have come together for the West Valley 2000. Over 2,000 vehicles. Save as much as $13,000 off MSRP with rates from 0%. Online at westvalley2000.com.
The new Rate Loss Auto Loan from America First, where your interest rate drops lower with each on-time payment. Visit any branch today to apply.
What separates Les Olson from other copy companies is the service that they deliver. They're very responsive. They try to anticipate what our needs are, and we couldn't be happier.
Les Olson Company High-Speed Sports Minute.
All right, here we go again for the 4th year in a row. Western Conference Finals feature the Thunder or the Spurs. And for the 2nd time in that span, both of them. Game 1 in San Antonio. Beautiful day in Spurs land. Oh, and they like to get out and run. Kawhi Leonard. Transition flush. Spurs up 10. How about Duncan in the post? Oh, Timmy had a good game. Spurs led 67-59 at the half, still within striking distance. In fact, here come the Thunder. They battle back. Kevin Durant across the lane. Thunder takes a 1-point lead, 78-77, but in the 4th quarter, Spurs have had enough of that. Parker to Green. Layup. It's 99-85. How about Duncan? 27 points, 7 rebounds. Spurs win the opener, 122-105. And for more views of the Les Olson High-Speed Sports Minute, check us out at KUTV.com. I'm Dave Fox. We'll see you later on Talkin' Sports.
All right, well, tonight on 2 News at 10, a look at Utah's finest.
Yeah, 2 soldiers representing our state from the Utah National Guard in the Army's Best Warrior competition.
And only the fittest survive. Meet the men and see their training tonight at 10 o'clock.
That's tough work.
They've got all the right stuff.
Now, I think that was Chris Miller's story, right?
Yes.
Is this Chris Miller who's doing this story? That should be a lot of fun to
Try
watch.
to keep up with him.
All right, exactly. All right, I'm going to show you guys something amazing. Holly found this video this morning.
This is cool.
And this is unbelievable. So this is time-lapse video of a supercell storm forming over Wyoming this weekend. Storm chasers spotted the storm forming between Wright and Newcastle. The weather system produced heavy rains and hailstones the size of baseballs. Wow, hailstones, like gallstones, the size of baseballs. Wow, that is impressive. All right, let's look at now something much calmer and really pleasant, and that's our weather here. So St. George is clear right now. In fact, crystal clear at this point. Our issue for today in St. George is going to be a red flag warning, and here's why. On our weather bug station, we're looking at the humidity mainly. So what a red flag warning means is it's hot, it's dry, and it's going to be gusty. We've had some gusts 20 miles per hour this morning. Humidity is the key factor. It's 15% right now. Humidities generally go up in the morning hours. So by this afternoon, that likely is going to be below 10%. 49 in Salt Lake right now. It's 51 in Vernal. St. George is 67. Ely's at 41 and Elko's 50 degrees right now. Southwest flow is going to do a couple of things. It pulls in some clouds. It also pulls in the warmth. So we are going to stay gusty in southwest Utah. Red flag warning 2 to 10 today. So that just means what we just talked about. And here are the winds that we anticipate. So as you look at this map, the areas where we get those really bright oranges is where we expect the gustiest winds. So it really looks like Cedar City into the southwest corner of the state and then near I-70 at the I-15 junction. Future track also shows us this well-defined area of low pressure. As this makes its path, it looks like it's going to start to track to the south. And as that happens, it's going to give us some more wind for southern Utah, and we keep seeing unstable activity for the state. So that area of low pressure still is not in Utah, but it pulls in that warmth with that southwest flow for today. 81 degrees for Provo, 83 for Page, 72, I'm having a hard time seeing here, 72 for Altamont, and 81 for Castledale. Partly cloudy skies for east central Utah, and then for the Four Corners area, it looks like will be partly cloudy as well with 80s and 90s. St. George 85 this afternoon and Zion 80 later today. It will be gusty in southwest Utah. It's going to be breezy in west central and northern Utah, and those winds are going to push our temperatures up. They'll be a little bit warmer than yesterday. Mostly cloudy for the high terrain in northern Utah with a chance of some isolated thunderstorms. 67 for Lake Town today, 76 for Logan for this afternoon. 2-day forecast for St. George. Windy today and tomorrow. Today 85, tomorrow 80. It's partly cloudy both days. Tonight we're in the high 50s. Thursday 84, breezy. Friday, we're partly cloudy and 85. And then for Memorial Day weekend, beautiful, beautiful weather. It is a little cloudy on Saturday, but it's 89, Sunday's 91, and Memorial Day 94 degrees and partly cloudy in St. George. For Salt Lake, breezy today, a chance of thunderstorms tomorrow. Tomorrow's high is 75 degrees. Thursday, breezy 77. We'll stay in the mid to high 70s until Sunday for Memorial Day in Salt Lake, partly cloudy and 82 degrees. Guys.
Beautiful. All right, thanks, Debbie.
Yeah, we got some great weather headed this way for the weekend. And looks like traffic is getting a little more crowded as we check out the North Salt Lake area. That's the southbound traffic closest to us there, headed toward your TV set.
Yep, no delays reported. Even Point of the Mountain looks good. 801-415-2222 is our news and traffic hotline. And Holly now has Facebook.
That's right. We're asking, what do you need to fix at your house? Go to the 2 News This Morning Facebook page and answer the question for us. Let's take a look at some of those comments for you real quick. What does it need fixed would be an easier question to answer. Kristen, roof, fence, water heater, and those are just the high priority projects. And Brittany, deck, flower beds, garden area, and backyard grass. And Cheryl, a sliding door that won't slide. That needs to be fixed as well. Lots that needs to be fixed. I know we all kind of feel like that. This is the time to start working on those house projects with the weather nice.
Yeah, we're giving away a $100 Home Depot gift card, which is a fantastic way to get started.
Yeah,
on your
exactly.
fixes.
Just go to the 2 News This Morning Facebook page, answer the question, and click on the link to enter to win.
Yeah, I went out to get the mower out and found a whole water spout, you know, that connects the gutter, like blocking the door of the shed. It's like, okay, I guess that's another thing to fix.
Oh, add it to the list.
Yep.
Yeah,
Feels like that. Starts piling up.
Yep.
Yeah, but it keeps us occupied.
We have a family reunion in July with guests coming.
To your house.
Yes, which is great news because it gives us a deadline.
Oh, that's why I love having guests.
We have to.
We've got to get these things done.
And when I say we, I mean my husband.
Yeah, exactly.
You're there for support.
Right.
Well, Casey certainly knows how to take care of any household chore.
Including
and
the
the goats?
sprinklers.
What are you doing?
Oh my gosh. Do you have the babies?
So I'm here at Sweet Desert Goat Farm where they farm honey and goats. And, oh man, something just happened there. But I'm getting ready to feed the babies here. Now, Hannah, how old are the babies?
They know what you have.
I am like 3 months.
Like 3 months. So I'm going to
like
get down
Channel
here. And
2
they said once I get down here, I'm ready to feed. It's going to be chaos.
That's true.
Yeah, here. Hey, come here. Who wants that?
Oh, wow.
Yeah, okay, here. Okay, come here.
They're
Come
just
here, girls.
nowhere to go. Look at them.
The kids.
I was going to say those cute little kids.
Now wait a minute. There's got to be an easier way to do this. Hold on, let me see something.
You need more
Switch
bottles.
Me. All right. Yeah, we need more. Oh, come here, guys.
Oh, there, yes.
Oh, look at that. Oh my gosh. Look at those tails just a wagging.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, you're teasing them.
You
No,
could
they're all
probably just set it down, right? Or do you have to hold it?
I think you have to hold it.
You do not.
I think you do. Look at that. How cool is that? Oh, wow.
Oh, that one's still jumping up for you.
Yeah.
I imagine this is what the feeding sounds like at the Duger family. So how often do you do this, Hannah?
Come on over to me.
Because you can't move.
Where is Hannah?
So
Be right here.
She's not even getting
Hannah
near
is
there.
like, forget it. You're on your own.
So what are some of the goats' names here? And what's the guacamole on them?
That's goat droppings. This one, that's diarrhea. This one's Eclair. This one is this one Eclipse?
All right, we're going to send it back to you guys.
Brave. She doesn't even have shoes on.
You don't even have shoes on. No, you don't apologize. You're just a brave young girl. We'll send it back to you guys. We'll see you just a little bit.
Girl.
Wow.
That is crazy.
We need a few more baby goats.
Yes.
All right, thanks, Casey. We'll let you stay at work there on the farm.
All right, well, keep the goats away from the kitchen because we have a treat. We have Kathy here from Togo's.
Togo's?
Not To Go's, it's Togo's.
Togo's, but you can get it to go.
Good plan. And you just have spectacular sandwiches.
We have awesome sandwiches. We prepare everything fresh daily. We hand slice all of our meats.
You were just showing the bread.
Yes, we
big loaves. You slice them as
it comes in 2-foot loaves, right? We cut it up. So I'll go ahead and make one of our pastrami sandwiches, which is our #1 sandwich. It's the number 9.
Really? Okay.
And we use. So I'm going to put the produce on it first.
Okay.
So we've got our lettuce, our freshly cut tomatoes.
And how many stores do you have here in Utah?
We have one right now, just opened in Sandy.
Okay, it's the one
114th
South, right by the Shields store.
Exactly.
Okay, the information's right up there. You can go to the website, togos.com. You're also on Facebook, but right there on 114th South, there are some neat new restaurants in there. And if you want a nice fresh sandwich.
Yeah, so here's our pastrami. So it's thinly sliced every day. Yeah, we serve it hot. And we get over a 1/4 pound
Oh, you spilled
Oops,
some right
a little
here.
bit, yeah.
I'll
You can
do
nibble
that.
on that.
Okay.
So
Oh
there's
my
about
gosh,
a
that is so
quarter
good.
pound there. And that is our hot pastrami sandwich.
Not shy on the meat.
No, not at all.
Gotta love a sandwich like that. Okay, and what other kinds, what are some of the other favorites?
So their favorite, it would be our turkey avocado.
You brought the avocado
I got
here.
the avocado here.
So you're gonna make me one of those, right?
I can.
Okay,
on
this bread.
On the
Okay.
wheat, okay.
Oh my gosh. Okay, with the red onions and avocado
Okay, what do
and
you
turkey.
want? Would you like
that sounds great. And pepper jack.
Mayonnaise on that?
Okay, just a little bit.
Okay.
Okay, fantastic. And you do the custom. You do it right as
Yep, you order right
what exactly
with
you
us.
want.
Exactly.
Okay, and
So
it looks like you have fresh cookies and
fresh
stuff
cookies,
as well.
and over here we have a catering tray.
Oh, okay.
So there's a assortment of sandwiches. So we have our primo Italian. There's a tuna.
Oh, they look good. So it's Togo's to go.
Togo's to go.
In the big box.
Yes.
Okay, and they can go to your website and find out. All right. You're making my breakfast
I'm
for
making
me.
your breakfast.
All right, Kathy. Thanks so much, and good luck at the new store.
Thank
in
you very
Sandy.
much.
Guys, back to you.
Yeah, that
Looks
is a happening spot. Whoa, and
So,
that's a
so they do
stuffed
play off the
sandwich.
name Two Goes.
You can get Togo's to go.
Togo's to
Yeah,
go.
I like it.
Yeah, fun.
Another ban on same-sex marriage goes down. We'll let you know why the state's attorney general won't fight it.
And a big development in the same-sex marriage fight here in Utah.
And a look outside, clear skies. It is going to be gusty today, a little bit warmer than yesterday. We'll tell you why coming up next.
Look at those guys on the bucket now.
Oh, how
funny.
I want that camera.
So cute.
For oil change discounts, visit us online or your mobile at jiffylubutah.com.
Cars have always come naturally to me. And I take a lot of pride in what I do. So it's nice when customers come back and remember my name too.
Jiffy Lube, leave worry behind.
Comparing Honda to the competition? Bring it on! Visit your Utah Honda dealer and see why Honda is America's best and most trusted brand. With Honda's legendary low true cost of ownership, the highest safety ratings, resale value, and fuel economy, it's no wonder why more people in Utah are making a move to a Honda. Now through Memorial Day, drive a new CR-V for only $209 a month. The more you compare, the more you know you want a Honda. From your Utah Honda dealers.
Attorney Craig Swap.
When you're injured from any accident, which is not your fault, call for medical help first and then call me. 1-800-404-9000. Craig Swap and Associates, one call, that's all.com.
All feet are different. They come in all shapes and sizes. That's why your local New Balance store carries more sizes and widths than anyone else. But it doesn't end there. We give you all of those options in tennis, fitness, golf, walking, hiking, casual, and of course, running shoes. We'll even scan your feet right at the store to make sure you get the size and width that's right for you. Get to your nearest New Balance store and get the right shoes for your feet. Located on Union Park Avenue and 445 East South Temple.
For years, one name has rocked Utah with a tent event so big, it's simply known as the Larry H. Miller 1000 Used Car Sales Event. And if you're expecting huge, well, 19 dealers, thousands of vehicles, prices from $149 a month, all at 4 enormous locations. The Family Center in Riverdale, the Southtown Expo Center in Sandy, Valley Fair Mall in West Valley, and in Provo at the Provo Town Center. It's the Larry H. Miller 1000 Used Car Sales Event this Memorial Day weekend. Visit LHMauto.com for details. Driven by you.
Alaska cruises are on sale at Columbus Travel. Glaciers galore and fantastic Alaska ports on Princess Cruises. And super low prices from Columbus Travel. Best deals on the planet, columbusvacations.com or 800-373-3328.
Picture yourself in your new home, your starter home, dream home, even a second home. Now picture the team of mortgage professionals at Community Lending Group. Put us to work finding the loan program most beneficial to you so you can purchase the home of your dreams or save big by refinancing now to eliminate unwanted mortgage insurance or consolidate high interest rate debt. Call before rates go up or apply online right now at communitylendinggroup.com. Community Lending Group. Let our qualified team qualify you.
Designing luxury with children in mind could be a little excessive, but we found the perfect balance with the Infiniti QX60 and now the all-new QX60 Hybrid with best-in-class combined fuel economy. Lease the all-wheel drive Infiniti QX60 for $469 a month. Visit your local Infiniti retailer.